last but not least, our topic, another personality in the NBA. You know, you're either
One of
gonna
the
love,
biggest personalities in the past decade.
you're either gonna love him or hate him. Unfortunately, there's not gonna
True.
be no gray area. Is Mr. Dwight Howard? You know, he still has no rings.
Still no rings.
But
To think about, basically a decade ago, was this close to getting his first chip. And he
then
was
he-
a young 20-something-year-old.
but then he ran into the Black Mamba, and you already know
Now downhill.
how that ended up.
And after that, he just, I mean, yeah, that leads us really well into our next question and topic concerning the Dwight Howard, the infamous Dwight Howard, who's talked about for many summers now. The question is the 2019-2020 season going to be Dwight Howard's redeem season? Reminds me a lot of the redeem team that won the Olympics, I believe, not so long ago. And before you answer the question, let's just take a trip down memory lane. You guys will see a graphic right here. This one I got from ESPN, and it's just great detailing the past few years of this guy's incredible journey. Now, he was on the Magic for a good amount of time, bro. A good amount of time. 04 to 12.
Okay.
Then I'm not even gonna do the whole timeline. I'm just gonna name all the teams that he jumped through. He goes to the Rockets. First he went to the Lakers. Then he went to the Rockets. Then we go to the Hawks. Then we go to the Hornets. Then we go to the Nets for literally a day, as y'all can see. Then we go to the Wizards. Then we go to the Grizzlies.
No, it was actually the Wizards, and then the Nets, and then the Grizzlies.
Wizards, then Nets, then Grizzlies. Okay.
Yeah, he played for the Grizzlies at 9 games, if I'm not mistaken, and then his back flared up again.
Flared up. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what you're going through. My bad. And then now he's back to Laker Town. And so yeah, Erwin, do you believe now that he's back on the Lakers, is Dwight Howard going to have his redeem season this year?
He better, cause this is gonna be his last legit chance to get that ring. And
he's been too far removed from all the early success that he's had earlier.
A couple factors. I think he is, cause I think this is gonna be his last legit shot to have to win an NBA championship, and Shaq is finally gonna leave him alone and stop saying Dwight Howard, Charles Barkley #2 type of shit. But I think he is, because he's gonna be partnered up with LeBron. And as you know from the past, LeBron, he's not gonna put up with that shit. If he wants to distract that locker room, because LeBron's main mission right now is to get those 6 championships and match Michael Jordan. And get that topic, really running. Is LeBron the greatest of all time? And to be able to have a legit, conversation regarding that in LeBron's favor, he's gonna need to increase his championship count. In addition, when it comes to Dwight Howard right now in today's NBA, his skill set with his game with Dwight Howard, which pretty much what you're gonna know is his game right now is post up, getting the rebound and blocking shots. That's becoming extinct right now when it comes to the NBA centers. Most NBA centers right now, as you've been seeing, even with centers that don't shoot the game, like for example, like an Andre Drummond, if you see him in the off season, they're putting up 3-point shots. They're like, it's kind of forced to develop that 3-point game.
Yeah.
And Dwight Howard,
the game's changed.
The game's changing. Easily. Despite Boogie Cousins going down, Dwight Howard can be replaced just like that by somebody in street clothes right now, because they're gonna want him more than what he has
sitting on the couch
now.
right now watching this podcast.
His position is easily replaceable. So yeah, he better, whether he is or he's not. I think he is.
You sound like a fan that's like been waiting for this moment to happen.
I think he is, because I think he's tired of hearing that, especially from Shaq. And over the years, you mature, and I think the guy's not a young fella anymore. I think he's
in his
gonna
early
get that
30s,
chip.
32,
Yes,
something like that. 33.
correct.
Okay, I agree. I personally, I do believe, and I know we've heard it time and time again, but I do believe this 2019-2020 season will be, or has the highest chance of being, Dwight Howard's redeem season, in my opinion. And first factor is, for me, the first point was when I read the report that he's rumored to have lost about 25 pounds this offseason. That to me shows dedication, focus, determination. So if he really lost that much weight and kept that lean muscle, that to me also speaks a lot about his mindset. And I'm like, okay, Dwight, I see you. If you're coming into it like this, all right. My second point is LeBron. He's gonna play with LeBron and AD. I don't think LeBron will put up with bullshit. LeBron's way too experienced, and LeBron has way too little time to put up with bullshit right now. You feel me? So I just feel like LeBron wouldn't have, not that he can approve or disapprove of things in the Lakers because he doesn't run that organization like he did the Cavs. He doesn't have that much influence.
Well, it's pretty close.
But yeah, he still has some say, and I feel like LeBron wouldn't be comfortable, like with that deal if he felt like Dwight. And also the Lakers team, you get me? They're trying to build a winning championship. I don't think they would just pick Dwight just because it was between him and
actually
Noah.
And actually, a quick point that I want to allude to. Our viewers can say, well, look, guys, Dwight, he played with Kobe, but while Kobe and LeBron are both alphas, I think it's safe to say while it's not easy to play for LeBron, I think he's going to be a little bit more flexible.
LeBron is a lot more flexible than Kobe. I definitely agree with that. It's a good point. So that's part of it. And then not just LeBron, also the team they have set up, which ties into the second point, is the whole LeBron AD being the stars. Like Dwight is a great, like playing center. All he has to really focus on right now, he doesn't have to focus on the scoring. Doesn't have to focus too much on developing as a better player necessarily. He just has to focus on keeping the skills that he's actually very, very adequate and good with, which is rebounding, defending down the paint with some blocks, or just keeping the lane busy. And he's still pretty flexible big guy, so the guy can move pretty well, very fluidly. And yeah, just those two things. And then, putting up easy points when they give it to him. Him and JaVale McGee basically have the same job, the way I see it. So I think that's also going to help with Dwight redeeming himself, because his role is a lot smaller. And not just a lot smaller, he finally has a team that he can rely on, knowing that these superstars, they got him. You feel me? And there's a third point, but I forgot. Oh, and then the third point is just like, it's the second time he's back on this team. And I think it's any person in a profession, your company will not rehire you if they didn't feel like you're worth it. Because the first hire is always important, but if they're rehiring the same individual, the risk is high, and they wouldn't take that risk if they genuinely didn't believe that individual can bring something back to the corporation, the company, etc., the team. So the Lakers took a chance on him for a second time. So I mean, come on, I think that says a lot too. So those are, I do believe this is gonna be Dwight's redeem season finally, and we'll just see how everything plays out.
He's gonna get that chip. LeBron's gonna get number 4.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about getting
see.
that chip
King
this
James,
year. We'll see.
King James.
He's only signed for a year, right?
Signed for a year, correct.
Oh, and I also read there's a lot of stipulations in this contract. Oh, there's my fourth point. Like they have this guy like.
Oh, it's like
tight.
really
like you mess up.
Well, that leash is really short.
Yeah, he can't do no Antonio Brown tactics.
I'm like, bro,
this season.
Man, you sneezed the wrong way, man. Man, you getting cut.
You cut, and you're not guaranteed nothing or very little. So yeah, just let us know what you guys think about Dwight's redeem season. Do you guys believe in him? I know there's a lot of people that don't. And what you guys think about the 2K20 ratings. And on top of that, what do you guys think of the game? I just got it, and Erwin's about to cop it.
I'm gonna cop it for sure. But last thing I want to say is, as we alluded to earlier, Miami Heat. If you guys want us to drop that Miami Heat episode, that preview, Miami people, South Florida, or anybody that's a Miami Heat fan, if we get at least 10 likes in that video, that's gonna be our next episode. But yeah, guys, this is your host. This is Erwin. That's Andrade. This is Ball Talk Deep, where
we talk deep about ball.
And
until next time,
catch us soon.
Take care.